Aloha all, Michael here. Today I wanted to begin the process of sharing information with anyone who is willing, able, and ready to listen. So what I would like to do is continue by speaking truthfully, honestly, and sincerely. I always say what I mean, and I mean what I say. So with that, I would like to begin by talking about various aspects of God. God is omniscient, God is omnipotent, and God is omnipresent. So those three aspects are what we would consider to be a holy triune. And once we know that God loves us all, once we know that there is no deception, there is no confusion, there is only the truth and learning how to know the truth. How do we know the truth? How do we speak the truth? We begin by listening. We quantify our relationship with God by knowing that God loves all. There's nothing that a human being is capable of doing other than that which pleases God. Now, does God concern itself with anything other than the truth? No. God knows that we will make mistakes, we will run into roadblocks, obstacles, confusion, deception, so on and so forth. So, what we do with the information, what we do with our observations of the experiences themselves, is to know that God loves us all. So, your consciousness becomes aware of itself, and your awareness qualifies how we feel about these experiences. And there's a back and forth messaging that occurs. Once we understand how our brains function, and how our heart functions, and how our stomach functions, and the interrelationships between those through neural activity. So neuroscience is real. Science of all shapes and flavors is very, very real. What we do is we explore. We are organized synthesizers. That's what a human being is. Regardless of your perceptions of reality, regardless of anything regarding anything else, you are first and foremost an organized synthesizer. So, what do we do with that information? What do we do to better understand and know that God loves all? We explore, we observe, and we have conversations with our friends and family. We interact with children. We begin to understand why people do the things they do based upon our learning conditions. I've experienced a lot, more than you could possibly imagine. And yet I'm eternally grateful for all of those experiences, every single one. Suffering is a choice. Pain through pleasure is the reality of this world, our Mother Earth, our Gaia. So, how do you know what to do and when to do it? You ask God directly. Matthew 7:7 is asking you shall receive, seek and you shall find, knock and the door will be opened. So you're asking for information, you're seeking the truth of that information, the doors of perception will open based upon your perspective or the angle at which you're viewing what you are observing. Once you find an unobstructed view, you zoom in and you see more. You see the truth in God, knowing us, speaking to us, speaking through us. Have a holy communion with God. And know that all is exactly as it's meant to be in the zeroth dimension of God's imagination. I love you very much, and we'll be doing more of these guided teachings soon. Have the greatest day of your life. I am still experiencing the greatest Easter ever, 2023. It's pure, and we're all coming together. Know thyself, and know that you are a divine human being that is capable of becoming conscious of your awareness and aware of your consciousness. Become a highly sapient being. Everything in the universe is sentient. Everything knows what to do in order to exist or to simply be, whether it's organic or inorganic. So, know that you are potentially a being of high sapience. Just know it. Breathe it. Be it. Follow your disciplined regiments. Become better human beings. Don't allow others to tell you what to do, what to think, what to believe, or how they think you should feel about your experiences here on earth. So, namaste.